So hello folks, hope you are all doing good. So in this video I am going to share with you the roadmap for NIMCET 2026. So if you are someone who is preparing for the NIMCET 2026, you can take the help or you can take help from this roadmap. In this video I will be sharing with you a sheet which you can use for your preparation, and this will help you to keep a track of your preparation. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So in this Excel sheet you have two sheets, sheet number 1 and sheet number 2. In sheet number 1, I have given a very small description about how you are going to prepare, only the months, in which month, which subject you are going to focus on. In the sheet 2, I have shared which topics you have to prepare in a month. So this is the subjects you have in NIMCET entrance exam. December, it's already going to over, like you have only 20 to 24 days. So you can spend this December on covering the basic mathematics, factorization, logarithm, power indices, square and cubes, algebra and mensuration. From the January, you will be starting your actual preparation of the mathematics. Till November, you will be focusing mostly on maths. After that, you will start preparing for the reasoning, computers, English and maths. Let's get on sheet number 2. Okay, so let me give a brief introduction about what this sheet contains. So this sheet contains month, the topics that you will be covering in that month, then a drop down box that will help you to cover which topics you have already prepared and which topics you have to prepare. So let's see one more thing. Okay, so if you see this drop down, so what is this for? So if you see, this is practice questions. You will be practicing questions from NCERT previous year question paper and the mock test paper. What this concept is, basically, let's say there's a topic expansion. Now you have learned the basic concept, what is expansion, how we solve questions of this particular topic, and once you prepare, you can mark it as yes. If you haven't, you can mark it as no. If you have prepared the concepts but you have not practices from the NCERT, you can click on the no. So it will help you to keep a track of for which topics you have covered the concept, for which topics you have not practiced the questions, etc, etc. I hope you got it. And you can also modify this whole sheet if you want to by clicking on this file, and you can make a copy of it and then you can make a change. One more thing, what is this revision? So revision is basically, let's say you went into the March, like it's a March, for example, it's a March month and you are preparing for the topic trigonometry. So you can mark it like whether you have revised your algebra or not. So revision is very important. You keep learning the new things and you don't revise the old things, your mind will start forgetting, right? So revision is very important. What this notes is, you have make the notes for the algebra, trigonometry, you can just mark it yes or no. Okay, let's get started. So in Jan and Feb, you will be covering the algebra. So for someone who is new or you might have forgot about the mathematics, you can start with algebra, because I feel the whole mathematics is based on the algebra. So this will also help you to like a bit start, like directly jumping onto a difficult topic would not be a good thing for you. So it's good to start with some simple and easy topics. So I feel algebra is the best thing to start with. So in Jan and Feb, you can start with algebra. Why I have given 2 months? Because in January, you will be covering the basics one, expansions, factorization, linear and quadratic equation, indices, logarithms, and after that, I feel AP, GP and HP a bit difficult topic, and it contains of some formula, it requires your thinking process, a lot of things, right? So you can give Jan and Feb to these topics, and also determinants and matrices I feel take some time. Then in March, you can start with the trigonometry. 1 month is enough for the trigonometry. Simple identities, trigonometric equation, properties of triangle, solution, height and distance, and general equations, general solution of the quadratic equations. These are the topics under trigonometry that you have to cover. April, May, June, you will spend on the calculus. Why I have given 3 months? Because in calculus, you have to cover like differentiation and integration. Then under integration, you have integration of function by part, by substitution, by partial fraction. You have definite integrals, then applications of definite integrals, limit of functions. So these are, I think, a bit difficult topics and it needs some more time. So I have given 3 months to this topic, like calculus, April, May and June. And apart from just knowing about the concepts, learning the formula, you also have to practice questions from NCERT previous year in the mock test paper. Then comes July, August and September. July, August, September 2025. In that, you will be basically focusing on coordinate geometry, rectangular Cartesian coordinates, distance formula, equation of a line, intersection of lines, pair of a straight line, equation of a circle, parabola, ellipse and hyperbola. Why I have given 3 months? Because ellipse, hyperbola, parabola, the equation of circle, there will be a lot of formula, there will be a lot of concepts, and I think if you go slowly you would be able to cover these topics. Otherwise, like if I put have in 1 or 2 months, it would be a too much pressure and too much stress on your head. So I'm giving 3 months so that you can take it easy, and you can also in 3 months you have to also revise these things. So considering that I have given 3 months for this topic, then comes the October. So after learning such a difficult topics, you need some time. So I give it set theory. It's still a very easy topic, not a very easy, but still a medium kind of a topic. And in this October also, you will be covering the permutation, combinations, probability and statistics. Okay, sorry. This is just the probability and statistics, then the basic concepts of the probability and dependent and independent events, measure of general tendencies and dispersions. So these will be the topics that you will be covering, and these also contain some basic concept and requires a lot of thinking from yourself. So permutation and combination is one, I think, important topic, and also the probability is. So okay, in the November you will be covering the vectors. In vectors, position vector, addition and subtraction of the vectors, scalar products, vector products, and then the application of the scalar product and the vector product in geometrical problems and the mechanics. So in November you will be covering the vector. I feel till November you will be able to cover the maths. If you are consistent and disciplined, your maths section will be covered, but you will be able to cover the concepts. There would be some topics where your practiced questions or previous year question or maybe NCERT is not covered. So after that, all the months you are going to give all your time for the mathematics to practice the questions. In December you have to start your logical reasoning and analytical ability, because this is also one of the important subject. This is also as a maximum questions in the paper. So from December till May, June you can give on the reasoning, not just the reasoning, mathematics as well, the practice. In December you can start with this and you have to practice the mathematics. Feb, March, April, May you will give on all the topics. You will be giving the mock test papers. You will also be seeing the previous year question paper, and apart from that you will be submitting the forms for all the entrance exam. Because I feel you have to submit the forms of all the entrance exam and then also give it, and then see which college is in which college you got the good rank, and then take the college. Mostly like after Jan Feb most of the entrance exams are started, right, for MCA. Thinking of all of that, I feel time to all the other subjects. So this is all in this video, and this thing will help you to cover the preparation of your 2026. So the link for this sheet is in description. I'll keep making some change in this sheet and will try to make in such a way that it gets more helpful for you. So let me in the comments if this video is helpful to you or not, and tab tak ke liye bye bye, take care and all the best.